Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of Circle. We are on day 16 of our 100 days mathematics conceptual learning challenge. We discussed many new concepts related to Circle in part 1 and today we will continue to learn about some new concept related to Circle in part 2 as well. We will also solve many questions related to circles and basically we are going to deal with the application of circle on wheel. Okay, so let's start with the topic applications of circle on wheel. So what are the concepts that we learned in the last class also? We learned that the total angle of any circle is our 360 degree. Okay, and we also learned that the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Okay, so we are going to use these two concepts uh, to solve the questions related to wheel. Okay, so let's start with few topics. So the first thing they have asked you what is the angle between any two adjacent spokes, or you can say between any two spokes. Suppose you can see I want to know the value of theta, and if I say that means all spokes are at equidistance from each other, that means we can say they have equal angle between them. So how to find the value of theta? Okay, see, what is the total angle of a circle? The total angle of a circle is 360 degree. Okay, and if you want to find the value of theta, what is the formula that you can use? See, theta, which is the angle between the two spokes. What is the total angle? Total angle is 360 degree. Okay, and then divided by whatever the number of spokes you have been given. So you will divide it by number of spokes. Okay, so if I ask me what is the value of this theta, so let me write this as 360 degree, and now let me count the number of spoke. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I will divide it by 12. So I will get 30 as answer. Okay, so we can say that the angle between any two adjacent spokes in this wheel is equal to 30 degree. Okay, next. Now I have a general question for you. How many spokes does the wheel or at the middle of Indian flag have? So do you know the name of this wheel that that our flag contain in the middle of flag? So it is, we can say that it is called the Ashoka Chakra. Okay, this is your Ashoka Chakra. Okay, now how many spokes are there in this wheel? Any guess? So let me tell you now, it is 24. Okay, in number. So we can say there are 24 number of spokes in the middle of the Indian flag that wheel contain. Okay, now we can easily find the angle between any two spokes of this Ashok Chakra. So how will you calculate? Let's see. So we have got our Ashok Chakra and we know we have 24 number of spokes here. So how to find the value of theta? That means how to find the value of angle between any two adjacent spokes. So we can say write theta equal to 360 degree divided by number of spokes. So it is 360 divided by, now we got the value of spokes. We know that there are 24 number of spokes in our Ashok Chakra. So we'll count this and you will get 12 2 ja and then 12 3. So it is 15 degree. Okay, so you can cancel it out. Okay, and you will get the value of theta as 15 degree. Okay, next. If a bicycle wheel has 36 spokes, then find the angle between a pair of adjacent spokes. So now we know the formula theta equal to 360 degree divided by number of spokes. So how many number of spokes it has been given? It is given 36 spokes. So I will divide it by 36 degree. Okay. So now you can cancel out and you will get 10 degree. Next question. If a bicycle wheel has 48 spokes, then the angle between a pair of two consecutive spoke is. So again, the same thing. We have to find the theta. So theta equal to, that means 360 degree divided by 48. Okay, so now cancel 12 4 ja 48, 12 3 ja and then 30, and you will divide it, you will get 7.5 degree. Okay, next question. Now, what is one revolution of a circle equal to? Okay, now let me see. Suppose, let us assume that sun is at a center, okay, and our earth is revolving around the sun, which is reality also. But let me assume that earth is starting from here, okay, and it keeps on moving like this, like okay, around a fixed path, and that suppose it is a fixed distance from the sun every time. Now, how much distance this earth has covered in a complete one revolution? See, the distance covered by the earth in complete one revolution, we can say that it is equal to the circumference of the circle. So circumference of the circle is what? 2 pi r. So we can say that one revolution is nothing but distance covered by the earth. Now, so one revolution we equal to nothing but it is equal to the circumference of the circle. Circumference of circle. So what is the circumference of the circle? It is 2 pi r. Okay. So always remember one revolution equal to 2 pi r. And we are going to use this concept to solve many questions now. Okay. The first question for you is, find the number of revolution made by a circular wheel of area 1.54 square meter in rolling a distance of 176 meter. Okay, now they have given me what the distance that car has covered. It has covered 176 meter, and they have also given me the area of this wheel. So this wheel is in circular shape, and they have given me the area of this. So what is the area is given? Area equal to 1.54 meter square. So see, we know we have to first find the distance covered by the wheel in one revolution. And what is that? So distance covered by wheel in one revolution equal to nothing but it is equal to the circumference of the wheel or circle, you can say, and it is 2 pi r. Okay, now we don't have r. We have 2, we can take the value of pi as 22 by 7. See, the value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14. So we can take any value according to the convenience for our calculation. Okay. So it is up to you which value you can use. Sometimes it has been given in the question also which value of pi to be used. Okay. Now we have been given the area of the wheel. So from the area of the wheel, we can calculate the radius. So what is the formula for area of the wheel or area of the circle? It is 2 pi, pi r square. It is pi r square. Area of a circle is pi r square. That is given 1.54 meter square. So now let me take the pi as 22 by 7 r square equal to 1.54 meter square. Okay, now you can take this as 100. Now you can cancel it this, you will cancel it 7 times. So now I have no space here, so I'm writing this side. Now you are left with r square equal to, see, this 7 will get multiplied with this 7, so you will be left with 49 by 100 meter square. Okay, so from here you can get r equal to under root of 49 by 100 meter square. Okay, and then finally you will get r equal to 7 by 10. Okay, so you have to use this value now. So we have got the value of r equal to 7 by 10. R equal to 7 by 10 meter. Okay, so now we are going to use this to find the distance covered by the wheel in one revolution. So what is that? It is 2 into pi, that is 22 by 7 into r. Now we have got r as 7 by 10. So it is, you can cancel out because it is very easy calculation here. So you can see it is 44 by 10. 44 by 10 meter. Okay, I'm not I'm going to write it 4.4 because we have to go for further calculation also. Now, they have asked me to find the number of revolutions. Okay, now what formula that you are going to use for number of revolutions? So let me first erase this part because I have no space to write. So the formula that you can use for finding the number of revolution. So write this as number of revolution equal to distance, that is the total distance. Okay, total distance that wheel has covered or wants to cover divided by distance covered in one revolution. Okay, so remember this formula. Okay, now you can find the number of revolution using the given formula. So let me find this now. So what is the total distance given? Total distance has been given as 176 meter. Okay, and what distance it cover in one revolution? It is 44 by 10 meter. 44 by 10 meter. So we can write this as 176 meter into 10 by 10 meter by 44 meter. Okay, sorry, 44 will meter we can have to write downward because it is 44 now. So you can see 44 four times. You will cancel out one this and then it cancel out, and you will be left with 40 revolutions. Okay. So now the number of revolutions that this wheel covered while covering a distance of 176 meter is 40. Okay. Now the next question. Now, the number of revolutions made by bicycle wheel 56 centimeter in diameter. So whenever you have been given diameter, you know diameter is nothing but it is 2 into r. Okay. So if diameter is given as 56, that means 2r is given as 56. So from here r we have get calculated and it is 28 centimeter. See, the value of r is the most important essential point, and you can then things that you should calculate to find anything in the any questions, any concept that you want to cover related to the wheel. Okay, now So now we have to find the number of the fields, number of the revolution. So what is the formula that we are going to use? Number of revolution equal to total distance covered by the distance covered in one revolution. That means we have to find the distance covered in one revolution first. So let me find that. Distance covered in one revolution. So what is that? It is equal to 2 pi r, and I will get 2 into, I will take the pi as 22 by 7 and r we have calculated as 28 meter. So now we can cancel out, say 4 times. So it is 176 meter. So now we have calculated the value of distance covered in one revolution. So number of revolution equal to, see, sorry, it is the value is given in centimeter, not in meter. So let me write it as centimeter. Okay. Now number of revolution. We use the formula total distance divided by distance covered in one revolution. Okay. Now what is the total distance we have covered? It is 1.1 kilometer. Okay. Now 1.1 kilometer means what? We have to convert this first into centimeter because our distance covered in one revolution has been given in centimeter. Okay. So 1.1, first you kilometer will be converted into meter. You have to multiply it by 1000. Now this has been converted into meter. Now meter into centimeter, that means you are going to multiply it by 100 as well. So now you got the data in centimeter. So if you are getting confused, let me tell you that means 1.1 kilometer can be written as 1.1 into 1000 meter. Okay, and then again multiplying it by 100 to get it into centimeter. So it will get 110 and then 3 more zeros. So it is 1,10,000 centimeter. Okay, so that we are going to, and we will divide it by 176. Okay, so this much you have got a centimeter, and this is also given, the centimeter will get cancelled out, and then you will be left with this data. So you are now going to divide it and get, it will be 1,10,000 centimeter, or okay, don't write the centimeter, we have already cancelled out. So divided by 176. So after calculation, you can calculate it by 11 times. You can see 11 times it will get 1 and then 6, so 16 times. Now you can cancel it by 4 times as well, or by 4 or 8, anything, and then you will get the answer as 625 revolution. So this is our final answer. Okay, next. A bicycle wheel diameter 56 centimeter is making 45 revolutions in every 10 seconds. At what speed in kilometer per hour is the bicycle traveling? See, again we have been given the diameter. So if the diameter is given, diameter equal to 2r, it is equal to 2r. Diameter equal to 2r. So diameter is given as 56 centimeter and it is 2r. So again we can find r equal to 28 centimeter. So now we have got the value of r. Okay. Now we are going to use this value of r to find the distance covered in one revolution first. Okay. So distance covered in one revolution. So it is equal to 2 pi r. So let me write this as 2 into pi. I'm again taking 22 by 7 and r is equal to 28 centimeter. So now calculate this again. Same calculation that we have done in the last slide. So it is 176 centimeter now. Okay. The question is that it is making 45 revolution. That means this time number of revolution has been given. but they are making it every 10 seconds. That means you can say that in 1 second they are traveling 4.5 revolution. Okay, so how to calculate the distance that it will be covering and speed in kilometer per hour the bicycle is traveling. Okay, so now let's start with the first that you know what is the formula for finding the speed. Speed equal to distance divided by time. Okay, and the time is given in seconds. They have asked the questions in kilometer per hour. Okay, so let me tell you one more thing. So they are making 45 revolutions in 10 seconds. So number of revolutions in 1 second is how much? Number of revolution in 1 second. 1 second equal to 45 by 10. It is 4.5 revolution. That means it is making 4.5 revolution per second. Now, can you find the distance covered in 1 second? Distance covered in 1 second. So how many revolutions they are making? They are making 4.5 revolution, and in one revolution they are covering 176 centimeter. So in 4.5 revolution they will cover 4.5 into 176 centimeter. This much distance they will cover in 1 second. So now if I ask you how much distance they will cover in 60 second, distance covered in 60 seconds. It is 4.5 into 176 centimeter, and if it is covering in distance in 1 second is 4.5 into then in 60 second you can multiply it by 60. Okay, now how much distance they will cover in distance covered? See, 60 second equal to what? 1 minute. So in 60 minute, if I ask you how much distance they will cover, that means in 1 minute they are covering this much distance. So in 60 seconds they will cover 4.5. In 60 minute they will cover 4.5 into 176 into 60 into again we are multiplying it by 60. Now we know that 60 minute is equals to 1 hour. So now we have got the distance they have covered in 1 hour. Okay, so now let me write this. So I have to erase the above data. So now we have got distance covered by the wheel in 60 minute, or you can say in 1 hour. So what is that? Distance covered in 1 hour. Okay, this 60 minute is equals to 1 hour. So what is the distance total? 4.5 into 176 centimeter into 60 into 60. So this was the distance they have covered in 1 hour. Now you can see the data is in centimeter, but we want the data in kilometer. So how we can change the centimeter into meter? Okay, we know that 1 centimeter, if you want to change the centimeter into meter, that means you have to divide it by 100. Now the whole data has been converted into meter. Now, if you want to convert the meter into kilometer, that means you have to divide it by 1000. So again, I am dividing it by 1000. Okay, this whole data is being divided by 1000. Don't get confused with that I am multiplying. No, in denominator, I am writing these data in denominator. Okay, so now the whole data has been converted into kilometer. Okay, so I can write this as your kilometer. Finally, after calculation, you will get 28.512 kilometer. Okay, so now we have got the distance covered by the wheel in 1 hour, that is 28.512 kilometer. Okay, so we can see what is the meaning of speed. Speed means kilometer per hour. How much distance they are covering in 1 hour? That is 28.512 kilometer. So we can say that the speed of the wheel is 28.512 kilometer per hour. Or if you are getting confused, you can use the formula and then write it. Okay, so let me erase this. So we know that speed equal to distance covered divided by time. So what is distance they have covered? They have covered 28.512 kilometer, and in how much time? It is in 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. So this speed will be 28.512 kilometer per hour. Okay, so now we have got the final answer. This is your final answer. Okay, I hope you will not get confused. Please try to understand this concept. Each and every step is very important. Okay, so now let us do the next question. So we have covered this question now. The diameter of a bicycle wheel is 56 centimeter. Find the distance traveled when it completes 250 revolution. Okay, now, so again, diameter is given as 2r, and that is 56 centimeter equal to 2r. That means r equal to 28 centimeter. Okay, now find the distance traveled when it completes 250. So we know how much distance they will complete in one revolution. First, that we have to calculate. So distance covered in one revolution equal to nothing but 2 pi r. So it is 2 into pi. How much is pi? 22 by 7, and r is 28 centimeter. So we have calculated in the last slide also, it is 176 centimeter. Now we got the distance covered in one revolution. Okay, and this much calculation we have been doing in the last two slides also, last two question also. Now they have asked you to find the total distance. So we know the formula, number of revolution equal to total distance covered divided by distance covered in one revolution. Distance covered in one revolution. Okay, so what is the total distance they have covered? That we have to find out. So if you want to find the total distance, or you can say number of the revolution is given, how much? The number of the revolution they have given you as 250. So 250 equal to, they have asked you to find the total distance and divided by distance that we have covered in 100 in one revolution, it is 176 centimeter. So total distance equal to 250 into 176 centimeter. If you calculate it, you will get the value 44,000 centimeter. This you can convert into meter and then kilometer. Okay, so you know how to change the meter. So if you write in meter, it will be 440 meter, or if you write in kilometer, it will be divided by 1000. Okay, so now the finally you will be left with 0.44 kilometer. Okay, so you can write this as your final answer. The distance covered by a wheel when it when it completes 20 revolution is 110 meter. find the diameter of wheel. See, how much distance they have covered in 20 revolution? It is 110 meter. So we can say that distance covered, distance covered in 20 revolution is how much? 110 meter. So what is the distance covered? Therefore distance covered, okay, therefore distance covered in one revolution is how much? 110 divided by 20, it is 11 by 2 meter. Okay, now they have asked you to find the diameter of the wheel. So you know distance covered in one revolution is how much? It is nothing but equal to 2 pi r. So I can write 2 pi r is given as 11 by 2 meter. Okay, so 2 into 22 by 7 into r equal to 11 by 2 meter. Okay, now you calculate this. You can cancel this by 2 times. Okay, so now the r will be equal to 7 divided by this r. 7 will come this side, and you are will 2 into 2 into 2, that is 16 meter. Okay, so you can calculate this and you will get r equal to 7 by 16 meter. Sorry, here we have to take 7 by 8 only. Okay, not written. So 7 by 8 meter. So now you have been asked to calculate the diameter of the wheel. So what is diameter of the wheel? Diameter of the wheel is nothing but 2 into r. So we can calculate this as 2 into 7 by 8 meter, and then calculate, you will get 7 by 4 meter. Now if you want to convert into centimeter, you can multiply it by 100 and you will get 175 uh, this 175 centimeter as your answer. Okay, so you can write this as, so diameter of the wheel is 175 centimeter. Okay, the circumference of a bicycle wheel is 132 centimeter. How many revolutions does it complete when it move a distance of 264 meter? Now again they have asked to find the number of revolution. So we know what is the formula for number of revolution. Now it is total distance covered divided by distance covered in one revolution. Distance covered in one revolution. Okay, now what is total distance covered? It has been given that it is 264 meter. 264 meter. And they have asked me, and they have also given the circumference of a wheel in centimeter, and it is 132 centimeter. So you know the distance traveled by the wheel in one revolution is nothing but it is equal to the circumference of the circle only, and it is given 132 centimeter. So we have to divide the data by 132 centimeter. Okay, now you can see we can cancel it by 2 times. So now you are left with 2 meter divided by 1 centimeter. Okay, so we have to convert this into same. So either you can convert into meter into centimeter. So yeah, that will be meter. You multiply it by 100, and this will cancel out, and it will turn into a centimeter. Now again centimeter we cancel out. You will left with 2 into 100, that is 200. Okay, be very careful with the units. Okay, don't get confused with the meter, centimeter. These are the basic things that you must have studied in class 6, 7, 8. Okay, so please be very, very careful with the unit. So we have done this question. Now, a bus has wheels which are 112 centimeter in diameter. Okay, so diameter is given. The first thing is diameter is given 112 centimeter. From this, I can calculate the R equal to 56 centimeter. Okay. Just divide the diameter by 2 and you will get. Okay. Next. How many complete revolution does each wheel make in 20 minutes when the bus is traveling at a speed of 66 kilometer per hour? Okay. See, now what is our basic focus? We have to find the number of revolutions, okay, that wheel will make in 20 minutes. For that, we have to calculate how much distance they will cover in 20 minutes. Okay, so see, in 1 hour, distance they have covered in 1 hour is how much? Distance covered in 1 hour. And from where I will get this data? This data is here. That means it covers 66 kilometer per hour. That means in 1 hour they cover 66 kilometer. Okay. Now that means distance they covered in 1 hour is uh, that means they are covering the distance in 60 minutes. 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. In 60 minutes they are covering the distance of 66 kilometer. So in 1 minute they will cover the distance as 66 by 60 minute. Sorry, kilometer. Kilometer. And in 20 minute they have the bus has covered 3 times. It will again cancel. You will have 22 kilometer. Okay, that was 1/3 of that. Now we have got the distance they have covered in 20 minutes. Now I can easily find the number of revolution. So number of revolution equal to total distance covered divided by revolution, sorry, distance covered by one revolution. Distance covered in one revolution. Why am I writing the formula again and again? Just to make you remember, okay, so that you are these things fit in your mind. So what is the total distance they have covered? That is 22 kilometer, because we have to calculate in 20 minutes, and the distance covered by the wheel in 1 minute in one revolution. Have you calculated that? No, we have not calculated that. That means we have to calculate that also. Okay. So now let us calculate. We know the distance covered by the wheel in one revolution is nothing but the circumference of the wheel. It is 2 pi r. So what is that? 2 into pi 22 by 7, and what is r? R is given as 56 centimeter. So we'll cancel out 8 times. Okay. So you are left with 2 into 22 into 8, and finally we'll get the answer. The distance covered by the wheel in one revolution as 352 centimeter. So let me put the value of 200, sorry, 352. 352 centimeter. Again, be very careful with the unit. Okay. So now we have 22 kilometer. So 22 kilometer, first let me convert into meter. It will be by multiplying it by 1000. If you multiply kilometer into 1000, you will get the data in meter, and then if you multiply it by again 100, you will get the whole data in centimeter, and divided by 352 centimeter, and the whole data now has been converted in centimeter. Will get cancel out. Now you can see it will be 11 two times, then you will have 3, and then again 32 times. Okay, now you can take the easily 2, this will go 16 times again. Now say 4 times, you can cancel out, you will get 25 here. Okay, Now again you will cancel this out, you will get 250 here, and then finally whole calculation will give as 6250 revolution. So this is your final answer. Okay, the question was very easy, just we have to understand it, okay, in a very simple and step by step. Okay, don't skip the video. So thank you. This was all from the today's session. Whatever the questions we have covered are very important from the point of view of the board exam also. Okay. So if you have any doubt, don't forget to write in the comment box. And this is just the second part. We are still left with 8 parts. Okay. And in the next part, we will be covering the area related to concentric circle, and in that, we will be learning how to find the area of bigger circle and smaller circle. And also, one person commented in the last um, video that, sir, where the capital R and the small r will be used. So you will be seeing that in the third part of this video, and where we will be using both capital R and small r. Okay, so all these things we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you so much for attending this session. See you in the next session. Bye.